USC Trojans.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Trojans will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Utah Utes offense will take the field first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. And that's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Utes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USC's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
From the gun, give on the inside. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Pick up the 1st down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Leaves it with the back. It'll be 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Simmons. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a gap. It's Rodgers. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Snagged on the outside. It's Parker. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Utah.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Mayava. With the catch, it's Lemon. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off-play action on first down. That's reeled in. It's Lemon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off-play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Takes the handoff. It's Parker.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Parker. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the inside. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Dampier. Got it in the middle, it's Bentley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Makes the grab. It's Lemon.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Lemon. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Lemon. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After back-to-back misfires, they're hoping this time's the charm on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor, and then
turning on the Jets. The 20. Inside. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Utes! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Utah, 24, USC, 7.
He'll return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Looking to scramble. Finds his man, it's Lemon. Turning it on! This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. He might want another play. Caught close to the marker, it's Lemon. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Lemon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Caught over the middle, it's Lemon. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
The The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to barrel in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. You got to build on this momentum in the second half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big...
Wide open spaces. Made a defender miss. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Under fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! And the comeback is on.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Got the quick completion. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. He's got it on the right. There he goes. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Here comes the heat. Buys a little time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Utes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
There he goes! Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge in the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Just keeps slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lemon. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Trojans. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
And there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the second half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense has. Let's see who can step up here and make a play.
And I'm not concerned about the other offense. Just do you. Do what you've done to be successful throughout this game.
Fires to the tight end. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fakes the grab. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. And the Utes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got a man, it's Davis. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Dampier. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Grab near the marker. It's Lemon. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
My old coach always used to say, don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe. He got flushed outside the pocket. Listen, it's okay. You can throw an incompletion. Don't create a turnover. Don't try to force it. At least the quarterback took care of the football.
The short hands, it's Lemon. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. He wants to change this route. quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air, it's Mayava. Caught near the sticks, it's Lemon. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Lemon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. The sure hands, it's Lemon. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He has been open all day, and the key to making him a Trojan legend is to just feed him the ball.
And the key to every USC team is finding the playmakers, giving them the football, giving them a chance. If they're covered, they're open. If it's man, they're open. If it's zone, they're open. Feed those star wide receivers.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Finds his big tight end.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Bentley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, down two possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
And the Utes want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Dampier. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get...
Unleashes one deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the move and looking deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Catch in the middle. It's Lemon. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Lemon.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play.
Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffaloes offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Hayden. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's Welsh.
Well, the offense on third down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the USC Trojans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Got a man. It's Limit. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Grab near the sticks. It's Limit. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted to fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Limit. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being